Fundada por volta de 2015, The Warning é uma banda de Monterrey, México, formada por 3 irmãs. A mais velha, Daniela, hoje com 20 anos de idade, é a guitarrista. Paulina, 2 anos mais nova, toca bateria, e Alejandra, a caçula de 15 anos, é a baixista. A princípio, a banda atraiu a atenção dos internautas através de seus vídeos caseiros, onde elas gravavam versões de sucessos do rock como Enter Sandman do Metallica e We're Not Gonna Take It do Twisted Sister. Porém, rapidamente o trio resolveu começar a investir em suas próprias composições. Hoje, já com 2 álbuns gravados e um terceiro em fase de produção, The Warning é um dos melhores exemplos do que a nova geração do rock tem a oferecer. Nós do Gyn Rock City tivemos o prazer de entrevistar Daniela, Paulina e Alejandra, e o nosso bate-papo foi assim.
Okay. Hello?
Yes?
Oh, okay, perfect. There we go.
Okay. Awesome.
This is always a bit tricky for us. We're not
used to
Same thing with me. I've been trying to light this place for like an hour, and I still can't get it right.
It's fine. Yeah.
Guys, I want to thank you very much for the interview. I really appreciate this, and I'm sure that your fans here in Brazil will also appreciate it. So thank you very much.
No,
thank you for the opportunity. This is really exciting.
All right. So how do we get started? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest bands of the 21st century, The Warning. Woo!
No.
Guys, let's start from the beginning. How are you guys doing with this coronavirus thing? Are you guys in quarantine? How are things there in Mexico?
Okay, we're still in quarantine. We've been in quarantine since March
15.
15? Yeah, it's been, I don't know how many months.
We haven't left our house since March.
Yeah.
Because thankfully we've been able to work from home.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go outside and face any risks neither to us or to anyone around us.
Yep.
And we did have to postpone our first North American tour because of the situation.
Yeah.
But
we've been working super hard on new music, and also we have new dates for that tour. We're going to be doing it in October, November, if everything
clears up. It's still.
So we're still keeping active, working a lot on more new stuff. But yeah, the coronavirus, I mean, has affected all of us in different ways. But yeah.
Well, this must suck. Have to postpone the North American tour. How many shows were there? How many shows were you guys going to play?
Many shows.
I think it was 24 dates.
25. I don't
25?
Really.
Yeah, there were a lot.
Do you remember some of the cities that you're going to, or?
Yeah, so we're going to cross all the United States, into Canada, and then come back. We started in Texas and Houston, San Antonio, El Paso, like a lot of stuff, and then we had to California and LA. Then we went out to Vancouver. We did Chicago.
We were gonna do more.
Denver, Washington, Asbury Park, Philadelphia. I remember there were a lot.
There were a lot of changes, so we're still kind of like, whoa.
And this tour is just you guys headlining, or are you guys open for someone?
It's us headlining.
It's our tour, and yeah,
it's our tour.
It was gonna be great. It was gonna be our first,
tour. Because we had done kind of like little tours, but this was gonna be our first major tour by ourselves tour.
Yes, yeah. I was researching a couple of days ago, and you guys played the Whiskey in Los Angeles, right?
Yes.
And how was that?
It was incredible. It was actually our third time?
Yeah, we played in the Whiskey 3 times already, and it's always very fun. Our first time,
it was an incredible stage.
It was a rush. The first time that we played, it was a 30-minute set. We had no sound check. It was just go on to play and then get off. But it went really great, and people really liked it. And then the next year, we came back with our own show.
It was a private show for our patrons that are incredible. And for our Kickstarter campaign. Yeah. Most of the people are also patrons. Yes.
And
this year we came back with our own show open to everyone, and it was just
great. Was it sold out?
It was sold out 2 nights.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was a great feeling to come back there with your own like public show and it being sold out in such a legendary place. We were really happy, and it's kind of becoming a tradition for us to play like January. It's gonna be the whiskey. Yeah. Let's hope that the next year we also are able to do it. It would be great.
I think you guys might be breaking a couple laws by playing there, because I don't think you guys are allowed there, because Alejandra is only 15.
Oh, yeah. We usually just play and then we leave.
They actually do kick us out because we are in. No, you know what? They actually close down after we play because we play very late.
Yeah, but we usually just play and
stay backstage. So yeah.
Very nice. All right, I think we're jumping ahead a little bit. Can you guys, for the people that don't know you, can you guys tell us a little bit about your history, who you are, what you do? You don't have to give too many details, but just so they have an idea about who the Warning is.
We are the Warning. We're a Mexican band made up of three sisters. I'm Daniela.
I'm Paulina. I'm Alejandra.
And we have been rocking since we were very, very tiny. We started with the piano, classical music, and then as we got older, we got introduced to the video game Rock Band. That was like our main inspiration. Besides that, our parents like music a lot. My parents are my dad
lovers, but none of our family members ever played any type of instrument, so we're the first in the family. And we started doing covers of songs that we really liked, and we just uploaded them into YouTube. And one of our videos kind of like got a lot of views, and that really opened a lot of doors for us. Because of that video, we went to the Ellen Show. After the Ellen Show, we went to Berkeley. After Berkeley, we started releasing our own music. And we started gaining a fan base off of our own music, which was great. And then
we have 2 albums.
We have 2 albums.
21st Century Blood and Queen of the Murder Scene.
And right now we've been playing around Mexico and South America. And it's been great.
It's been a whole journey.
This is a very big, short version of our story.
Okay. But, okay, so your family, your mother and your father, they love music, but they weren't musicians. So you guys, from an early age, they saw that you guys had some talent for it, and they got you guys a piano, and everybody plays the piano, right, in the band?
Yes.
Right? And after that, you guys start going your own ways and finding your own instruments to play.
Yes, I am the guitar player.
I'm the drummer, and I'm the bass player.
Yeah. And we got inspired by the Rock Band. Like, I play the guitar, and you play the drums in the game.
And I was like, I was really young to play that. So,
yeah.
All right. The thing I was thinking about is this. Is there like a rock scene in Monterey? You guys from Monterey, right?
Yes.
Is there a rock scene in the region? Like, are there other friends that are in bands, or is it just you guys are kind of different from everybody else?
There is a big rock scene.
I mean, there's still that public. I mean, it's not as big as it used to be. It did have its very big boom, especially here in Monterrey. But right now, it's still there. There are many bands,
but they have a faithful following. You know, there's a lot of places and a lot of bars and stuff all around Monterrey that have rock shows every night and people that go. So
maybe not right now. But
not right now. but yeah, there is the rock scene is alive and well.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still there.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering about that, because here in Brazil we also have a rock scene, but it's not the main type of music in most cities. So it's kind of an underground kind of thing.
Same here.
Okay, so. You guys mentioned, I was listening to some of the other interviews, and you guys started playing covers from other bands. And then one day, if I'm correctly, Pablo Gonzalez, right? He challenged you guys to write a song. How did that work? Because that's something that I was interested in too, because this transition from being a cover band to becoming a band that plays original material.
Yeah, so it was a very big step for us, and we were very excited. Pablo was the one who got
I always really liked creating stuff in general, so it was really fun for us to actually start doing it with a mindset like, hey, this is what we're going to do now. And but we were very young. I was 12 I was 12, 13,
yeah,
and you were like
14, 15,
and he was 9.
What was the first song you wrote, you guys?
Together?
Yeah.
It was
Free Falling was our first song.
We have all our first songs are an EP that we have that it's released.
It's called Escape the Mind. It's literally the first
song we ever did. We weren't going to release it actually because it was just like a test.
Yeah. And we're like, hey, like, where are we gonna lose by releasing it? You know?
Yeah. And it's not great. But yeah, those are our first creations ever.
Yeah.
And from that point on, you guys became a original band, just playing your own material.
After that, we stopped with the covers because we were like, whoa, we really want to write our own music now. Mm-hmm. And we were just so on board with it. And we really liked creating things. And we worked so well together. So we were like, okay, this is what we want to continue doing.
Yeah, I thought that was an amazing, this challenge that Pablo made, because a lot of bands, they start playing covers. And when you play covers, you get this instant satisfaction, right? You play something that people know and everybody gets like excited and you're like, oh, great, I'm going to do more of this. So there are a lot of musicians, they get into this cycle of playing covers because people like it and they play more covers and they never have time to work in their own material. So I think that was like one of the big moments in your career, actually, when you guys started writing your own music, right?
And it is very nerve-wracking because it's your creation. You don't know if people are going to like it or not. And people's reaction to a live show with new music is like, well, they don't know the song. So it's just like,
and at first when we started, like, people knew us as the little girl cover band, you know? Yeah. So when you start releasing your own music, people still ask for the covers. It's like, hey, now, like, please continue doing the covers. Please cover this song. Please cover this song. So it's baby steps
still like that.
into getting people used to that you're not a cover band anymore. And that's taking into account that we weren't a cover band for a really long time.
Yeah. No.
It was just for like but thankfully we have a lot of like our fans of our music, which was a nerve-wracking thing, like to release music and for people to start liking you for your own creations. And we have a really good fan base that really likes our music, and it's really shocking that it's people from all over the world, because the covers really did open up like a very big window for people to see us. Mm-hmm. So when we started releasing music, all these people that had already seen our video or were at least interested in us immediately saw our music, and if they liked it, it was great. So we have a pretty big fan base with people from the U.S., people from Europe, people from Mexico, from Brazil, from all over the place, and it's really cool.
Yeah, and it gets hard to believe sometimes. We can't believe it actually happened. It's so crazy, but we are very happy and grateful for all the opportunities that we've had.
I was thinking about this. You guys are not signed to a recording company yet, right?
No.
Everything you guys do is independent, right?
Yes.
So when I said like the greatest band of the 21st century, and this is a new model because you guys, in a way, you guys are already big. Like you have a fan base all over the world. People come to your shows, but at the same time, you're not signed to any company, like big company. So it's a new business model, actually. Do you guys have plans to be signed with a record company, or do you plan to continue doing things independently? What is your or you guys don't have a plan for that yet?
It actually depends.
It really depends on the situation. And if a record company reaches out, it will have to be like, oh, is the deal good? Is because the only thing that we want to do is be able to create, but we also want our music to reach
like, a lot of people.
Which
is what a record
company would do, right?
Would do easier.
But it really just depends on the situation, on the deal, on the conversation. You have a connection with people.
We actually have nothing against record labels, but we've had offers which are
not that great.
Hey, we want to sign you, but you're going to make pop music now. You're going to dress with ponytails and stuff. And you're just like, no, wait, why?
They actually made that offer?
Yeah, we have various offers like that from earlier, like it was
earlier time.
Yeah, but if the opportunity came and it was a really good opportunity, a really good deal, I mean,
and they let us do our own thing, which is very important to us.
Yeah, that's only the most important part is like the artist integrity.
Yeah, to stay true to ourselves.
Yeah, just to be able to write our music and share it with the world, which is what we're doing now.
Nice. And last year, you guys did some shows. You guys came to Argentina. You guys traveled. You guys went to the States. So how often are you guys playing? Before the pandemic, of course, but how frequently were you guys playing?
We're playing very frequently. Yes.
It was almost every month we were playing, but I do not know like how many times. It was usually like 3-4 times.
3-4 times a month.
A month.
Maybe
it really
not
depended,
but
it depended on the month, really.
On the month.
On the time of the year,
but I mean, the end of our year was crazy.
Yes.
We
went to the tour.
Well, we started in October.
In Colombia, right?
That's July. Okay, we started in Colombia,
Yeah.
then in July we went to Rock al Parque, which was awesome.
Which was amazing.
It was our first time in Colombia. It was just incredible. And then we came back to Mexico, and we played a couple of gigs here. And then we had in October we had a pretty we had like 34 shows, and then November came, and we left for Argentina
for a tour with
Sativa. We were 2 weeks in Argentina. It was incredible. And then we came back from Argentina. We stayed like 5 days in Monterrey, and then we went to New York.
Directly.
We had two shows in New York, which was great. And then we closed the year with New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it does not sound like a lot, but it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was.
It does sound like a lot.
Oh, okay.
How long have you guys been playing as a band together?
As a band, 5 years.
5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah.
So you guys are very young, but at the same time, you guys are kind of veterans because you've been together for a long time.
Yes.
Right? And what was the best show you ever done together?
Show.
That is a very
really
difficult
hard question.